Hi everybody, and welcome to the first update of the NATO vs Warsaw Pact group build. Well, the first updates come around quite quickly. We've so far had 25 models started, 11 from the Warsaw Pact and 14 from NATO. And we've also had 3 finishers. My finish model, the very small 1144 MiG-15, is not going to be entered. I did lots of research to see that they were still in service at the time of the Warsaw Pact with the USSR. But my particular one is 1951, so it's too early. We've had a few issues figuring out whether something fits the remit or not. Not all manufacturers like Edward put the exact date on a scheme. Edward puts an exact date. People such as Special Hobby don't necessarily do that. So it's not been as smooth sailing as I would hoped it would be. But as I said, we've got 25 entries started so far, so it's a good start. As is customary, I'll mention a few individuals. First person I'd like to mention is Aiden Sanders. He's building an IDEXA, I believe that's how it's pronounced, IDEXA class landing ship, medium landing ship, in West German Navy colours. That's built up, and with it there are, I think there's at least one helicopter and some AFVs and trucks and things. I've not heard any problems with the kit. It seems to be smooth sailing so far. Someone else I will also mention is Chris Bristow, because he's building the same kit. However, they are planning on doing different versions. So Aiden and Chris, thank you very much for those entries. Earnest Payton has finished building but not yet painted a Hasegawa 1/72nd scale M1 Abrams. He's also planning, I believe, on building a Leopard to go alongside it. So it's great to see some armour coming from Ernest. Thank you very much for entering those. Harrison Witham provided us with our first finished model, and that was a Jet Provost, an RAF training aircraft still in service during the period in question. He's also part of the way through another trainer, a Pinto, a TT Pinto, and that's is found, like a lot of people do, the yellow on that, because it's an all yellow scheme, is a difficult colour. Yellow's never easy to paint. He's also started and done quite a bit of work on a 1/72nd MiG-21 MF from Edward, I believe. So thank you, Harrison, for those entries. And finally on this update, Jon Stevenson. He's building the Monogram 148, that's quarter scale to you colonial types, F101 Voodoo. It's an oldish kit. I mean, I say that, it's from the 1980s, and to me the 1980s was only a few years ago. And then I look at a calendar and realise I'm old. But I remember building a 1/72nd Voodoo, I think the second kit I ever built, many years ago. So it's nice to see a Voodoo being done in the group build. Thank you, John, for that. He's so far, I believe, done all the internals and starting to put it together, and it's starting to take shape to look like that, I believe, cranked arrow shaped wing of the Voodoo. So thank you, John, for that. So that's it for now for update number 1. I will, as usual, put a slideshow at the end of all the works in progress, including any work that's been done on YouTube and not shared directly on Facebook. The slideshow is, to the best of my knowledge, up to date as of about 24 hours before I upload this. If I've missed anyone off, I apologise. I know already that I don't have Graham McDonald's T34 in there. I'll have to search for some pictures for that. So who knows whether that's going to appear in the slideshow or not. But that's it for now. All there is to say is thanks for watching, keep modelling, and have fun. Bye.